Hello everybody and welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution 3 video. Now today we are going to be discussing the species that could take up our last remaining slots for Jurassic World Evolution 3's base roster. Now currently we have 74 species confirmed for Jurassic World Evolution 3, and with a total of 82 species, that means we have 8 species left. Now what those 8 species are, I will be making my own predictions alongside another dino-tuber, Dinosaur Revival.
Hello, I am Ethan from the Dinosaur Revival.
And I just want to thank him for participating in this. However, let's get into it now. Now, for my predictions myself, I just want to start by including the 3 missing canon movie species that have not been added in yet. And those are the Therizinosaurus, the Oviraptor, and the Sinoceratops. Now, the Therizinosaurus especially and the Oviraptor are very unique animals. Now, Therizinosaurus will be being the only Therizinosaur. I do think that this animal deserves to be added back in for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Now, the Oviraptor is another very unique animal. It was one of our only omnivores from Jurassic World Evolution 2. We probably at least have a omnivore, and I honestly am very sure that it's going to be the Oviraptor. Now, the Sinoceratops, although not as unique as the previously two mentioned species, does have its own connections. Currently, we have the Spinoceratops added in, and that being a hybrid of the Sinoceratops and Spinosaurus, I do feel that it would be a bit odd for the base genome of that animal to not get in. And again, it being a canon species honestly really makes it likely for those species to get in. Now, moving on to 5 non-canon species. Now, the first animal that I have chosen is the Gigantoraptor. That's one of the most unique animals from Jurassic World Evolution 2 with its kicks and defense mechanisms. Now, the Gigantoraptor was one of the fan favorites from the Cretaceous Predators pack, and again is another omnivore. So I do think that the Gigantoraptor should come back. It is one of those species that I feel like would be really sad if it got cut, and many people would be upset. Now, the next species I believe deserves a slot is the Minmi. Now, the Minmi is one of the smallest, if not the smallest, ankylosauroids we had in Jurassic World Evolution 2, and it is a fan favorite. It is one of those animals that people just find really cute and believe that it really needs to be in Jurassic World Evolution 3. It's similar to the Homalocephali and the Dryosaurus, and both of those got in, so I do think that the Minmi deserves it. Now, another animal that, of course, I think is the big one is the Deinocheirus. Deinocheirus has been one of the species that has been wanted and requested for Jurassic World Evolution 3 since it started, alongside the Utahraptor and Utahraptor. Now, the Utahraptor was confirmed a long time ago, but the Utahraptor just recently got confirmed last week. So I do think that the Deinocheirus is still very likely to be one of those final slots for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Another animal we have, and I think my only non-dinosaur, is the Archelon. Now, the Archelon is one of the most unique aquatic animals from Jurassic World Evolution 2, and many people have been clamoring for it. It is a very unique animal, and it would be a shame if it were to not be added back in. And I also think that perhaps they should make it so the Archelon can transition even into land. Now, my final species that I personally chose, and it took me a while to figure this one out, I chose the Werosaurus. Now, the Werosaurus is, in my opinion, the best Stegosaurus that has ever been added into the franchise. I do think that the Werosaurus deserves part in Jurassic World Evolution 3, and I really hope that it gets added in. I just hope that we're able to see some good species for these last final 8 slots. But now, Dinosaur Revival will be giving his predictions for the final 8 slots.
Looking through the roster that we've got so far, I would say Therizinosaurus is going to definitely make a return, as it being a canon creature appearing in Jurassic World Dominion. Dropped down Matriacanthosaurus to make a return, due to it appearing in Jurassic Park as one of the embryos that Nedry stole. And I've jotted down Megalosaurus due to its part in paleontology in terms of the history of it, or the first dinosaur to be discovered. I've also jotted Deinocheirus to return, as it is one of the favourites I've seen, along with Gigantoraptor too, making a likely return. Possibly Stegosaurus, due to its connection to Michael Crichton's novel, I think, is when it first appeared. Changosaurus I've seen be popularised. Tarbosaurus, I'm not sure about because, well, it appeared in Hidden Adventure. It's not 100% canon, I don't think, but I do think people do quite like it in terms of species. Jeholopterus might make a return as well, just because it's unique. In terms of new species, I can't see them introducing any more. But if they were going to, I would see Argentinosaurus as a possibility for a new species, and Nyctosaurus making an appearance as well. So we've got a unique pterosaur in terms of the crest. without them filling it in like they did with Barbadactylus. Argosaurus might make a return as well, possibly Styxosaurus as a bioluminescent marine reptile, and Australopithecus could make a return for an Australian dinosaur. I've also looked at Shonisaurus making a return as well. Canon creatures as well, I would say Northosaurus could make a return and validity, but they might save that for reselling it as a new DLC. Got Sinosauropteryx returning as well, in my opinion, because people liked it. That's all I can think of at the moment for returning species for the final 8 in the roster of Jurassic World Evolution 3. Yeah, that's all from me now, so I'll see you.
But that's everything for me and the dinosaur revival. Please let me know down in the comments what species you guys think will be added in for Jurassic World Evolution 3's final 8 slots. Do you agree with our predictions? Do you not? Please leave your list down below. And I just want to say again, thank you to Dinosaur Revival for participating in this. And if you guys would like to subscribe and watch some of his videos, it would be greatly appreciated. And I will make sure to leave that down below in the description. But if you enjoyed the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And that's everything for me, and I will see you guys later.